Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. Our game tonight featuring the Chicago Bulls as they go up against the Washington Bullets. I'm Kevin Harlan with Mike Fratello and Clark Kellogg. On the sideline, David Aldridge. And we're almost sure, Clark, to have an entertaining game tonight. Two teams that love to run the floor.
I'm anxious to see it unfold, Kevin. Really looking forward to it. And it might not seem like it, but when you've got two fast break teams like these, defense is typically the deciding factor. Which team can offer more resistance?
Mahorn against Corzine. 6 to shoot. Ballard. Greenwood grabs the board. And it's Wiggins with the ball for Chicago. Pass to Watley. Mahorn against Corzine. Rick Mahorn with the rebound. Malone with it. Fires from 18. And he connects with the jumper.
Plenty of game left, but that, I think, is a good omen for him.
I agree. When you hit a mid-range J, it opens the rest of the floor.
Here's Greenwood. Screen by Corzine. Greenwood can't get it to go.
Defense was right up in his face there, and it spoiled his attempt to lay it in.
Johnson surveying the floor. Ballard. No good on the fadeaway. And so just over a minute and a half played. Higgins passes to Wiggins.
Ballard. First personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Watley. Shot clock at 6. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. It's blocked. Ballard takes the elbow jumper and drains it.
He has a particular set of skills, and they're very fun to watch.
Here's Watley. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Pass to Corzine. Here's Higgins. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Here's the floater. He lays it in.
Brilliant use of the floater. Measuring it to perfection and dropping it in with ease.
And the Bulls call timeout here. For Chicago, they've gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals. Watley passes to Wiggins. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Count it.
You know, this isn't a big part of Corzine's game, but he doesn't waste a chance to drop a dime on occasion.
Washington leading now by 4. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, Chicago grabs the miss. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
And, you know, they just couldn't get dialed in from deep, which is why they struggled.
Well, I think they made things too easy on the defense. They should have focused more on moving the ball around the perimeter and trying to tire them out.
Washington with the ball. The Bulls getting the bucket. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Ballard. Corzine with the rebound.
And the D got super lucky he didn't drain that one.
Higgins passes to Wiggins. It's good. This game is all even.
With the assist.
And here is Johnson. Still yet to score. Ballard. Greenwood grabs the board.
He tried to use a fadeaway, get a little space. Not an easy shot to drain.
From 18 feet away, that one wide left. For Washington, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter.
Good awareness that time by him. I like when he gets it to his open teammates. Keep your eyes and head up.
Here's Watley, covered by Johnson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Well, we're right around the midway point mark of the regular season. Can a team change their identity at this point?
I think it's possible, but it's not probable, unless you make some kind of a monster trade. You know, the DNA of your squad and its makeup,
Take a break.
you do that during training camp. So I think during the season, that's a hard thing to switch.
The first free throw is good. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Washington Bullets. Pass to Malone from 20 feet out. 2 points. That one goes. Malone's got 6.
You can tell that stroke has been perfectly crafted through hundreds of shots.
Here's Watley. Still scoreless. Out to the right wing. Here's Higgins. Pass to Wiggins. Washington with the rebound. Mahorn's got his 4th rebound in this one. High post Johnson. With his first shot attempt, Greenwood grabs the board. Greenwood's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Higgins passes to Watley. Misses the layup. For Washington, they've gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Pass to Ruland. The jump hook counted good. Bulls trail by 4. Coach, a tough stretch for this offense.
I'd say they need to get back to what they do best. Right now, that's a question mark.
A big question mark. And the first time out. On defense, Washington. They lead by 4. Here's Greenwood. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now, he averages about 9 points a game. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You know, the way his shot went so wide, pretty obvious he got fouled.
Oh, yeah, plenty of contact there.
Bulls shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Washington leading now by 3. Pass to Mahorn. Here's Ruland. To the middle. Just 5 to shoot. Washington needs to get a shot off here. And it's Davis missing.
Great shooters rarely miss open looks like that.
Can't bank on that moving forward. They need to cover better from here on out.
Wiggins outside. To the wing on the left. Here's Watley. And it's good off the back rim and in.
I think he's got to show more fight than that. Can't give up on the play once you get screened. You got to continue to fight through.
And coach is definitely going to be frustrated with that effort. Or lack of one, that is.
Now here is Davis. Hasn't made one yet. Johnson kicks to Davis. Pass to Ruland. Over Corzine. Ruland misses. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They trail by one. Down low. And the dunk by Corzine.
Corzine knows how to finish it, so work it into the big fella.
For Washington, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Johnson outside. His first attempt of the game finds the target. And Washington leads by one. Bulls have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. On the wing, Wiggins.
Stopping Corzine clean inside is not easy. He goes on the attack and gets himself fouled.
The Bulls have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
Corzine.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Corzine.
Whether he's protecting the rim or setting screens on offense, Corzine hits you like a brick wall.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
A big guy who can knock him down from the line. There are no easy tricks or hacks for limiting his offensive output.
And Davis now top of the key. And that one, good.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
The Bulls trailing. Here's Watley. Screen by Corzine. Watley passes to Corzine. Washington with the rebound.
And usually, you can count on him to convert there. The D did just enough to throw him off.
Pass to Wilson. Ballard. And he can't bank that one in. The Bulls shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. Here's Watley. Screen by Corzine. Watley passes to Green. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Here's Watley. And the shot goes in. Watley's got his second basket. And the lead coach just keeps changing hands.
5 times. And we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
It has been something. Now here's Wilson. 9-point game his last outing. Ballard. Green with the rebound. Chicago leading. Pass to Watley. Screen by Corzine. Shot. High post. The rebound by McMillan.
2 minutes remaining.
Washington shooting at around 44% in the early goings here. Wilson into the lane. Here's Davis. Nice fake with the layup off the mark. Davis has gone 1 of 3 on the night. Here's Park. There's 1:40 left in the first quarter. Right wing. Lester. Got a hand on it. Outside Wilson. There's the pick. Ballard. And it's in there. 6 points for him. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Washington.
They've been pretty intimidating on the defensive end, knocking away shots, containing shooters, and making it tough to find looks.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point.
.107 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Cook. Rebound, Washington. Last time they met was in Washington.
Well, I tell you what, the bench was a big difference maker in their last meeting, gifting them with a bunch of points and good play.
When your second unit is rolling like that, it gets everyone fired up. Tough to overcome a true full team effort.
Oldham. All alone. And it's good for two. Mike, this has been a competitive matchup so far.
These teams have swapped leads 7 times, and we're not even in the second half.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Kicks it out to Malone. Back to Wilson. Nice ball movement by Washington. 4 on the shot clock. Shoots it up. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Green's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Bulls lead by 1. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Out of the gates, love the way they've moved the ball with confidence and conviction.
Absolutely. Purposeful passing from them, piling up those assists.
Washington trailing. Outside Wilson. To the inside. Here's McMillan. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. McMillan's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Washington. Out to the wing. Driving in. Pass to Burton. Lester. Oh, good on the triple. Washington shooting 43% for the game. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Day kicks to Wilson. Here's McMillan. That's tipped. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. Cook, he's checked in for Burton.
Number 28, Leroy Cook.
Two on the clock. Wilson. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Green's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Shoots from the elbow. Cook, good. Cook's got the lead up to 1 now for the Bulls.
Another lead change. Back and forth we go as neither team willing to back down after a bucket.
And no matter which side you are cheering for, these are the games you love. Both teams fighting every step of the way.
Now here's Wilson. Here's McMillan. Green with the rebound. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here is Cook. He's covered by Malone. Pass to Higgins. Here is Cook. Green dishes to Cook. Shoots over Malone. Nice D from Malone. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Wide open look. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Malone's got 8 points. It certainly has been, Mike Fratello, a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. Feels like we have a lead change every couple of possessions.
And thank goodness. Ooh. Pass to Higgins. Lester. Rebound, Washington. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
You know, somehow they kept the game close, but they still made a lot of mistakes, and we heard about it from the coaching staff afterwards.
But some of the fault lies with them, too. I don't think they went in with the best game plan. And then they never made the right adjustments.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And you look at the state of the league right now, Clark, as things stand here in the early 80s. What's your favorite part about how the game is being played?
I think it's the diversity and variety of styles, Kevin. I mean, you've got a lot of physical teams, then you've got your up and down run and gun teams, and I think that diversity really makes it fun to watch.
And the second free throw, good. Bulls have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. To the paint. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
This is a textbook move to create contact, using the pump fake to get the defender off balance.
The Bulls have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. Bulls making a switch here. Burton's checked in, and a switcher also for Washington. Gibson's checked in. Good on the second free throw. Now here's Wilson. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. Inside. Pass to Gibson. Here is Day. Nice ball movement by Washington. Ring shot on the way. The shot by Wilson, no good. Chicago trailing here. Driving to the basket. Oldham. And he banks in the layup.
Oh, boy, how fun has this game been to watch? Both teams exchanging heavyweight blows.
It's been a competitive game, no question.
Now here's Wilson. To the middle. Here's McMillan. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. The Bulls have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. To the inside. Pass to Green. Fires from the wing. The rebound by Gibson. And here's Gibson. He'll bring it up for the Washington Bullets. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Right side, Wilson. To the paint. Here is Day. Three-pointer. Chicago grabs the miss. Green's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Burton. Down low. Tries from the block. And that's off the glass and in. He's got 5.
Nice footwork to get into position to score from close range.
Trying to find a way out of this rut, Mike.
Yeah, looking to regain some momentum offensively.
Outside Wilson. Gibson a screen to end the cold streak. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut to just one in the basket from Wilson.
He'll hit those if you leave that much room. Needs to do a better job of closing out.
They set the pick. Inside. Oldham. Washington with the rebound. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. Outside Wilson. Davis in the corner. Now here's Wilson. Defense is right there.
Using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Here's Park. He's guarded by Davis. And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Substitution on the court. Timeout for the Bulls.
Higgins outside. And Davis pulls it down. Washington trailing. Johnson outside. Here's Ruland. Corzine defending. Ruland the pass to Johnson. Ballard. Out of bounds. It'll be the Bulls' ball. Higgins is checked in for Chicago. Malone's checked in for Washington. The Bulls shooting just 34% from the floor. Higgins against Malone. Corzine with a screen on Johnson. And the Bulls with another miss. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Washington Bulls. They trail by one. Malone, good. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Back and forth we go, Kevin. If this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we got us a real treat on our hands.
Here's Watley after the basket by Washington. Over to the left wing. Higgins passes to Watley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Sinks the three-pointer. Wiggins has got 5 now. Washington's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Johnson, the pass to Malone. Here's Ruland. Greenwood grabs the board. Greenwood's got his 6th rebound on the night. To the middle. Pass to Watley. Higgins outside. Now Corzine. Here's Higgins, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Amazing one-handed punch right there.
Oh, man on a mission, Clark. You're right. In a close game, showing some ferocity.
These are the dunks you better finish if you're going up with just one hand.
Now, here's Johnson. He's coming off a 19-point game against San Antonio. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Wiggins.
Washington ball.
Six on the shot clock. Johnson outside. And they recover it.
And the defense was there, but he's capable of draining difficult shots.
Chicago has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Greenwood. 17 points for him last game against Milwaukee. Rebounded by Ruland. Ruland's got 6 rebounds in the game. Johnson outside. Up top, Malone, covered by Wiggins. Shot clock at 6. Fader on the way. Count the basket. He's got 8.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
And Chicago shooting 36% in the second quarter. They really haven't found their rhythm yet offensively. Here's Watley. Here's Corzine. And it's Malone with the rebound. Johnson up top. 1:30 left to play here in the second quarter. Pulls up from the corner and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. And Washington leads by 2. And Chicago shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Watley passes to Wiggins. Here's Higgins. Rebounded by Ruin. Ruin's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Ballard. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
In close games, you got to take the hard foul. You cannot allow dunks in close ball games.
Yeah, because you always say these easy points will kill you. Absolutely destroy you, huh?
You got to shut them down.
Oh.
And that begins with better pressure on the ball. They need some better effort defensively. Let's credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Johnson, the pass to Ruin. Here's Malone. A second chance effort. They get it again. Here's Mahorn. They had a number of cracks in it, but came away empty-handed. Chicago trailing here. Here's Higgins. 14 points from him the last game against Milwaukee. Malone against Wiggins. Corzine with the screen on Malone. Here's Wiggins. Another one falls for Chicago.
You know, I think they've got to show a little more anticipation dealing with these screens, because right now they're just laying on them and getting stuck.
Look, you have to go over the top or duck under. Right now they're seemingly trying to go through the screen.
And so it's tied as we head to halftime. Live from Chicago Stadium, you're watching 2K Sports. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Johnson's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far.
Washington foul. Jeff Malone. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Watley. Back to Wiggins. 6 to shoot. He tries for 3. Washington with the rebound. Malone down low. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
You know, that's what we call a good foul. Make them earn it at the line.
It might not be pretty, but that's the right play in that situation. He saved the layup with that foul.
For Washington, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
Malone. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Malone.
Hard workers are an invaluable part of any team. And that's definitely something he brings to the table. He really hustles out there.
Here's Watley, covered by Johnson.
Perfect alley-oop. I love the connection he has with his teammates.
Assisted by Ennis Watley.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Bullets. To the wing right side. Nice ball movement by Washington. Pass to Malone. Over Wiggins. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. The Bulls shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Out to the right wing. Here's Greenwood. 5 points in the game. Washington with the rebound. Mahorn's got 7 rebounds in the game. Johnson up top to the right side. To the left wing. Here's Malone. It's all in by the Bulls. Greenwood's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Fires from the line, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Watley's got the game tied up here for Chicago. Washington shooting 39% from the floor, at their best. Pass to Malone. Johnson outside. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. Greenwood grabs the board. Bulls have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Higgins passes to Wiggins. For the lead. Here's Greenwood. Takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the layup. Greenwood's got 7.
And how about the timing from him on the offensive glass? Positioning himself perfectly to capitalize.
There's a good screen. Ballard. And again, Washington no good.
He usually knocks those looks down with ease, guys. Defense got very fortunate there as they gave him way too much room to get that one off.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
The Bulls have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And he sinks the second. Johnson with it. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Here's Ruland. Back to Johnson. Just 4 to shoot. Ballard. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. Wiggins drives in. It's rebounded by Malone. Washington trails by 3. Here's Johnson. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Chicago calls timeout. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Next step for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
And Corzine shows no fear in dealing with contact on the way up. In fact, he seems to welcome it.
Take a break.
Taking
Take a break.
2 shots.
2 shots.
A free throw dropped for Corzine. Both shots good from the stripe.
And he's making them count at the charity stripe. No surprise there.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Washington, trailing by 5. Ballard pass to Ruland. He gets it in there. Ruland's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Love seeing this kind of interior passing. This is how you break a defense down.
Out left to the wing. Here's Watley. Screen by Corzine. Just 5 on the clock. To the paint. Greenwood's shot is good. Greenwood's got the lead. Back up to 5 now for Chicago. Washington's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Ruland. He has 6. Johnson with the bounce pass. Ballard. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And that's on the defense. You've got to box him out or he will hurt you.
The Bulls leading by 3. Watley passes to Higgins. Here's Watley. He's got 7. Screened by Corzine. Unloads from 13. Rick Mahorn with the rebound. Mahorn's got 8 rebounds in this game.
Bulls foul. Ennis Watley. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Corzine against Mahorn. Nice ball movement by Washington. Ballard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, there's a reason it was way off. He got fouled.
Yeah, easy whistle.
Washington shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Ballard taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Good on both. For Chicago, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the 3rd. Pass to Greenwood. Plays it up and banks it in. Greenwood's got 6 here in this quarter.
That's on the defense. You can't let guys like him get this close inside.
On the wing, Johnson. Four on the clock. Ballard. And again, Washington, no good.
Well, that's another low percentage shot. He's been settling throughout this game for those kinds of shots.
Higgins passes to Greenwood.
That was an easy call on that shot.
Refs will call that one 10 out of 10 times.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line. Chicago calls timeout.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Second free throw, no good. Washington trails by 4. Here's Malone, and he uses the glass on the layup. Malone's got 16 points.
He's got his fingerprints all over this game, excelling in every aspect.
Pass to Greenwood. Corzine with the screen on Mahorn. Malone comes with the double team. Lester. And the Bulls with another miss.
Really tough to see a quality look like that go to waste. Just couldn't quite finish the job.
Just a tough break, especially because opportunities that good don't often come along.
The Bulls have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime, 5 out of 11. Pass to Watley to the inside.
It was the pick setting up that slam.
Oh, great team ball.
Yeah, everyone on the same page.
Outside Wilson. Malone with it. The rebound by Corzine. Corzine's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Watley. Shoots over Malone. Watley misses. Now Wilson. It's tipped.
Making a nice impact on defense at 6'11". Corzine is absolutely a shot blocking threat and a good rim protector.
Pass to Watley. Lester from 16 feet away, he cans it. And the Bulls lead by 6.
And the defense wasn't bad, but they got to be a little quicker on the contest.
Offensively, Clark, things have sort of fallen apart for them.
And they need to recover as soon as possible.
Pass to Mahorn. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. First trip to the line for him here.
Shooting for Washington, Rick Mahorn, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. Davis is checked in for Malone. That's off as well, so he misses both. The Bulls leading by 6. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. And he gets the bucket.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter.
Washington trails by 8. Outside Wilson. Inside. Pass to Park. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. To the left side wing. Outside Davis. Here's McMillan. Pocket 6. Ballard. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
That is how you use the shot fake, folks.
Pass to Watley. Comes up empty down low. Washington trails by 6. Ballard. No good on that one. Clark, how about the unselfishness of this team?
Love the willingness to make that extra pass, and it has the defense in a scramble mode.
Right side, Wilson. There's the screen to the middle. Here's Davis. Rebound by the Bulls. Pass to Watley. 1:03 left to play here in the third. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
That's exactly what a team needs when they're playing from behind. Energetic defense.
Cook, he's checked in for one. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Shot clock at 5. Lester. Rebound, Washington. McMillan's got his 4th rebound in this one. Wilson the pass to Davis. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Pass to Park. Here is Cook. Here's Park. Lester. Here is Cook.
I got yours. See you.
Driving inside. Second chance shot. Misses at the rim. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Bulls on top, up by 4. Live from Chicago Stadium, you're watching 2K Sports. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. Washington trails by 4. Outside Wilson. Pass to Davis. Here is Day. Off target at the rim. The Bulls shooting a meager 37% for the game. Back to Cook. Lets a floater go. Basket good. And the Bulls lead by 6.
And when you're guarding him, you've got to fight over the top.
Lock and trail around the screen and deny the perimeter shot.
And here's Wilson to the paint. Here's McMillan.
That's what you want from ball movement. Get the defense moving and find the chance inside.
And it's Cook with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Down low, Lester. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over a minute played. 5 on the clock. Lester from 16 feet away. He can stand.
He'll be thanking his man for creating that window. The screen gave him plenty of room to operate.
Coach, they're ice cold on the offensive end.
Well, something has to change.
Outside Wilson. Here is Day. Pass to Wilson. Puts one up from 19.
Washington fouls. McMillan. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Chicago leading by 6. To the wing on the left. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. Back to Cook. Releases. The the offensive rebound. Tries again. And he sinks the layup. And the Bulls lead by 8.
Heads-up play to put it back up after the board.
So it's Washington now. Outside Wilson. Pass to Day. Nice shot from the wing.
Assist goes to...
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here is Cook. Pulls from the top of the key. Rebound, Washington. McMillan's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Scale. Green with the rebound. Bulls leading by 6. Oldham. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Now here's Wilson. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And Davis now top of the key. Outside Wilson. Pass to Day. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Bulls have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. To the middle. It's deflected. Stolen by Wilson. And here we go. Washington fast break. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Sometimes you got to go all out. And he gets rewarded for it with the whistle.
Day. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Day. And the Bulls making a change here. Greenwood's checked in. He hits both from the stripe. And it's the Bulls with the ball. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Green, the screen. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Watley. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Wiggins. And it's blocked.
Violation. Washington ball.
Washington trails by 4. Johnson up top. To the paint. Ballard. Rebounded by Corzine. Corzine's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Inside.
If you work that ball inside, you put loads of pressure on the D.
Third personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for 2. David Greenwood.
Shooting 2.
That one is off. He hits the second from the line.
He did the important part at the line there, the heavy lifting, if you will. Made this a two-possession game.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Bullets. To the left wing. To the inside. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Pass to Wiggins for Davis. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Washington trails by 5. Inside, Ballard. Here's Ruland. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
This is what winners do. I mean, you can see how badly he wants this win, and he's going after it.
Well, and great timing. Fourth quarter, close game. That could have been a 4-point swing.
And here's Corzine. And they get it back. Right wing. Screen by Corzine. Here's Greenwood. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
With the game in the balance, can't ask for a better look than that.
Higgins is checked in for Chicago. And a switcher also for Washington. Malone's checked in for Davis.
At the line for 1, David Greenwood.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
Washington trails by 6. Mike, they are desperate to find a basket.
They're having a really hard time out there.
You're right. Malone in the high post. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
Boy, gets some space and hits the big-time shot. Exactly what the doctor ordered.
Yeah, found room for mid-range. You'd think the defense would be keying on him.
Watley passes to Wiggins. To the middle, here's Higgins. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 3 assists tonight. For Washington, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Pass to Malone. Over Wiggins. That is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Malone.
And he's been in the zone so far, getting to his spots and going to town on the defense.
Out left to the wing. Here's Greenwood. Here's Corzine. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
4th personal foul. 5th team foul. At the line for your Bulls, Dave Corzine.
Shooting 2.
2 shots.
The free throw drops for Corzine. Both good from the line that time. Washington trails by 6. High post, Johnson. Pass to Ruland. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
The D has to be tighter because he's good at getting inside and slamming it there.
Here's Watley. He's guarded by Johnson. Screen by Corzine. Here's Greenwood. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Malone. Offensive rebound. And finished off by Mahorn.
All-out effort for the putback.
Beautiful. A thunderous 2 points.
He knew what to do with the board. Fantastic play.
Here's Greenwood.
Fifth personal penalty. At the line for your Bulls, David Greenwood. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Washington trails by 3. The drive by Malone. Count that one.
It can be a simple game. Work it down low. Watch the points go up on the scoreboard.
For Chicago, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. Watley passes to Wiggins. Down low. A steal. And there's the drive.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Bullets, Jeff Malone. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Here's Watley. Over to the wing. Here's Greenwood. Rebounded by Ruland. Ruland's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Malone. Here's Watley. Covered by Johnson. Watley passes to Wiggins. Screen by Corzine. Here's Greenwood. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Clearly, he got it, no doubt.
Good job by the officials. Yes, we are giving credit to the officials.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Washington trailing. Johnson outside. Pass to Ruland.
Chicago foul. David Greenwood. Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Bullets, Ruland. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Chicago trailing here. The Bulls call timeout.
You know, he recognized his players were fatigued and needed to catch their breath. Those guys were cooked out there.
Go out there and do just that. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Chicago with the ball. Pass to Higgins. Here's Corzine. Sinks that one from the post.
Boy, they needed a bucket. And Dave Corzine is the man who steps up.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Washington Bulls. It's a one-point game. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Hey, we know every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Johnson, the pass to Malone. Back to Johnson. Picked off in mid-air.
Good read, quick to the ball. That's great defense.
The Bulls call timeout.
During this timeout, they have to be talking about how to improve the offense.
I think they're drawing up their best play, trying to get an easy bucket. A good after timeout play.
Higgins outside. Here's Watley. Clock at 4. Rebounded by Ruin. Ruin's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
In the big moments, it's all about maintaining focus and energy. And he did both that time.
Here's Watley. Higgins outside. Pass to Corzine. And the Bulls with another miss. Washington shooting for the game at 42%. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And that was a foul, no question about it.
He deserved to go to the line after that hit.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Washington.
Well, throughout this game, they've been lighting it up from mid-range. I love seeing that. They've made that the focus of their offense, and it's really paid off.
And also, attacking in transition has been working for them. Credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
It's the first, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
Here's Watley. Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Pass to Corzine. Now here's Wiggins. Shoots a 3. That one misses. They should look to use the clock, coaches, as much as possible, right?
Yeah, they have the lead. No reason to rush anything right now.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there. No time to waste here. They've got to act fast right now.
No room for error. They need to execute.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Watley, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Early into his night. But you know what? I don't know that they can come back no matter who's on the court.
Coming onto the floor for your Bulls, number 12, Ron Lester.
And an intentional foul right there.
Well, I think the foul was his only option to stop the clock. However, this is not a guy that you want at the line.
Yeah, he did what he had to do. You can't just hope the ball gets past to a weaker shooter.
Shooting 2.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. He's able to hit the second one, and that increases their lead to 6. Chicago calls timeout. They trail by 6. And what's their best move at this point?
Boy, they need to respond fast.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From deep three-point territory. And it's Wiggins missing. And they go to the intentional foul.
Corsi, first personal foul. At the line for the Bullets, Johnson taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And the second of 2 is good. That makes it a 7-point lead. And that's an intentional foul.
David Greenwood. Third personal foul. Shooting for Washington, Rulon taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Good on the first, and that stretches their lead to 8. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 9-point ball game here.
Looking so composed at the free throw line. Not rushing anything, just going up there and getting the job done.
And so Washington takes the win. And Clark, a quality win for them in a hostile environment, found a way to eke out a win on the road.
No home cooking, but they're still eating. I love it.
And that'll do it, folks. So for Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, and our entire 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching this 2K sports presentation of the NBA. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.